Coach Bennedict had that scary injury in the first half. Just how's he doing right now?
We'll know more, Justin, over the next couple of days. I know that he got an X-ray and his ankle is not broken. It's a sprain. There's different severities of a sprain, as we all know. I don't think his is significant, but it might be the first ankle injury he's ever had. So, if it's happened to you before, the first one it scares you more than anything. So my hope is that over the next couple of days that we really are able to develop some confidence in him, and he's going to be able to see that he's going to be all right. But he's going to be okay. It's just, I don't know what the next few days or this week will look like. We'll know more probably by Wednesday.
And, Tibet got more minutes in the second half. What did you see out of him? And what do you think, the wings could look like moving forward if Bennedict isn't able to go this week?
I mean, we're running out of players, if you want my honest answer. I mean, we just are. We don't have any guards. So, part of us in the second half, we did the best that we could. We tried to play the smartest that we could because, James and Terrell, as they both had 3 fouls, if we would have lost either one of those guys, we would have had players in the game that have never, ever been in a game like that, basically to finish it off. So we didn't push the ball on misses. We tried to run the clock. And then, when you have a couple turnovers, when they can get hot from 3, which we know they can, and then you go to the line a couple times and you don't make them, the game starts to feel funny. But for the most part, we did what we needed to in the second half. And, for a large portion of the first half, we played very, very good basketball, both on offense and on defense.
Hey, Sean, what were the key elements that you liked about that first war that allowed you to get off to the 12-0 lead?
We were ready to play. Sometimes you can really be ready to play. It doesn't mean you're going to be off to a great start or, I think we were up 8 or 10-0. But you could feel it. All 5 of our starters were engaged. We were in the right position defensively. On offense, I thought we played with a real good pace, shared the ball, and guys were very, very confident. It's kind of interesting in that, we only shot 6 3-point shots. I really don't think we passed a whole lot up. It was kind of how the game was. And we took what they gave us. And, other than the 17 turnovers, which, we got shook there for about a 4-minute stretch there late in the game. That would be the one thing that, I wish we could have done a little bit better. But anytime that you play a team like them twice in 5 days, Arizona State, 2 games in 5 days, it's really challenging. You're kind of on that same scouting report for about 10 straight days. And especially the way the game was in Tempe, on the heels of that, to come right back and play them again. It was a difficult task, and I'm really, really proud of our guys for being ready and then, being able to gut it out and play the way we did in the second half without Ben.
And obviously Terrell's seeing more minutes, but he's averaging 9 free throws over these last 2 ball games. What's been the key element in him being able to get to the line like that?
Well, I mentioned it before, Terrell averaged 21 points a game last year at Seattle. And, I think the Pac-12 and playing at Arizona represents different challenges for him. But he's capable of scoring and doing more, especially as he's been given more of an opportunity. But, we've talked to him when Jamal suffered his season-ending injury that, he could continue to be this distributor. He could continue to be a guy who really is unselfish, but we need some scoring from him. And, he's really risen to the challenge.
Coach, James had another great night against ASU, only 3 for 10 from the field, but 11 times at the foul line, 9 makes, and 6-to-1 turnover ratio. Can you just talk about his game?
Yeah, James was outstanding. I mean, the fact that he played 37 minutes and had 1 turnover and 6 assists. I mean, you guys watched the second half. I mean, he's so good with the ball in his hands. He had 2 people on him, trapping him, picking him up full court. And, for him to play that 37 minutes with only one turnover and use the energy that he did, and thought he was really good on defense as well, both him and Terrell. But I think James is learning that as a point guard and as a guard, there's just so many different ways you can help win the game. The other night he had a big night scoring. Tonight he had a big night playmaking, and he's our heart and soul. Believes in himself. We obviously believe in him, and his confidence is contagious. His teammates feel that confidence from him when he's out there.
For Terrell, you guys go up by 26, but it all kind of unraveled in the second half. Why do you think ASU was able to get back into the game?
I mean, sometimes that's just how the game goes. We kind of let off our gas on defense a little bit. And they went on a little run. Credit to them guys. They're a good, basketball team from the top down, good staff and everything. But, that's just sometimes how the game goes.
Was there anything specific that they did differently in this game than they did in the second game?
No, I think most of the stuff was the same. They did the same exact things, we prepared for the first game and then prepare for this game. So, we've seen it a lot. And, playing these guys in about 4 or 5 days is, it's really hard for any team to play the same team twice, back-to-back games, But credit to them guys, they came out there and they played hard.
And Bennedict went down with that scary injury. Just what's the team's mindset right now, and what did you?
We're all here for Bennedict. I call him Ben. I don't really call him Bennedict, but we're all here for Ben. Wherever he needs. It's an ankle sprain right now, so gotta have a mindset of next man up to until, and then we're gonna trust Ben and trust the trainers, Justin Kokoski and Coach Rounds and the coaching staff, so he can get to fully healthy.
You have another one, Justin, or go ahead?
Yeah. I was gonna say, Azuolas, what was your perspective from Ben's injury on the floor?
First of all, I was scared because he didn't answer for my questions. But then J-Rock said that he'll be okay. So we hope him to get back soon.
Azuolas, to start with you, just what was behind the energy you guys brought early on and to get out to such an early lead with the 12-0 run to start the game?
Yeah, we were ready for second game more. We were locked in and we just played well, played fast, took some rebounds, but still they got some offensive boards, so that's not good, but we'll be better next game, and yeah.